All right, I've been waiting on this. I've been waiting in queue for quite some time now to get a dungeon that isn't already started and already going so that I can help you with a guide on to uh, how to run this dungeon. So where we are, I would click it and tell you. Uh, crud. Can't remember the name of this place. Icewind Valley. This is the new Icewind Valley, or I say new, but it is the Icewind Valley. You do kind of need to pull the trash really really quickly. They aren't special, so I mean this guy's going kind of slow, and it's okay. But like you could totally do this much faster. Now the key about this is there are strategies for the different bosses, and I'm gonna go over what those are. It took me the first time I went through it, I actually was bold enough to think that I could play it on more than one screen. So I had two phones in front of me, and I do the Overlord Dungeon 90 that way, and this is a level 90 dungeon. You cannot cross server queue for this unless you are level 90. And so that is what I did. You do get bonus rewards for being able to complete this faster. So what a lot of people are doing is they're going in, and if they know they're not going to meet the timer, they bounce. And so you may actually get unlucky enough to get in one that is already ruined. Then if you leave, it slows your time for queuing down again, and you can. Anyway, just if you really want to do this and you want to make sure you get it done in the timer and you're going to end up leaving, go with a group that you know. Don't try to do it with cross server queues because people actually don't know how to do this. And what you're probably going to see, I'm guessing, but I don't know, is a bunch of people who actually don't know how to do this yet. Um, but the DPS looks good. Um, this guy went ahead and pulled. He's aware. He knows what he's doing. He's pulling and the tank is like hanging back, trying to be like, oh, okay, but whatever. Anyhow, so I'm gonna help him. I'm gonna facilitate the speed. Maybe we can actually accomplish a speed run on the server. That would be cool. Um, in the meantime, I will say that the first boss is literally just right up here, a couple of pulls away. Pretty easy. It's tank and spank. There's not really a lot to it. The final boss does have a couple of tricky things that you have to do. It's best, especially if the tank and the healer know what to do, because that does create some issues. So um, we are just gonna spank as much as this as possible. These guys are almost dead. He could pull. In fact, I'm gonna go ahead and grip the boss. We're we're here. We're here. These guys are dead. Tank that sucker. Yeah. All right. All right. Cool. So this right here is tank. He does have a turn. See how he does like an AOE kind of damage. The fire totem does spawn. Kill the fire totem. In a second, he's gonna spawn. Whoop, roll out of the way of that sucker. All right, cool. That AOE thing does give you time. You may want to take dodge roll. I do have a dodge roll on my rogue. My rogue's a little bit more squishy, but not on this one. So what I'm looking for, I'm turning my screen because there it is. Fire totem right there. Got to kill that sucker pretty quickly, or it hurts the group. And it can wipe you pretty easily, especially if you just let them stack and you're not paying attention to them popping up. They pop up every couple of seconds or so. Here he goes. Eliminate the frost wizards. Do pay attention to what's on the screen and try to do that as quickly as possible. I'm going to go ahead and pop this. It's probably overkill. Not necessary. I did also get a totem here. So totem's down. People people are now the next focus. I'm alone on this guy. That's just fine. That one's down because they were on I guess they were on another, or maybe they don't know because I guess now they do. Okay, cool. So I think he might even be immune while that's up. I don't super recall, but they deal quite a bit of damage. Okay, here he goes. There's a totem. If you get slammed by the totem and that thing, it can deal quite a bit of damage. So you can see that I'm also not like super high on DPS. My gear score is above 90. I haven't checked the team because I was waiting for the queue to pop when I was making the video, and I didn't want to have too much stuff to edit out of the video, so I wasn't like running the video ahead of time. Again, the Frost Wizards are back, so it is time. Yeah, he does get a protective shield from the Frost Wizard, so that is definitely something to look at. Keep in mind, this is a bad position here. Hopefully nobody dies. Alright, well that's good. That's good. There's two of them over here. Maybe they're on the other one, I don't know. I don't know if they've even figured out that. Yep, no, they do. And the totem is down. All right, cool. We're making good time on this. So that's pretty much it for this boss. You got the fire totems that pop up periodically. There isn't a caster for that. There is a cast bar that shows up for his AoE slam. He does kind of have a cleave, so if you're tanking, face him away. Where you tank him doesn't really matter. Just the frost wizards, I think, do really kind of pop up in the same spot each time. So I'm just gonna ignore the totem for now. Yeah, and try to finish the boss off. Yeah, so pretty good, looking pretty good here. All right, he's dead. He's down now. I've already looted this boss because I went 3/4 of the way through, so it's probably gonna give me nothing. Yeah, friendship tokens. Um, the loot is really good. I got some good loot when I came through the first time, and there were some upgrade pieces. So I'm definitely saying it's worth doing this. It's worth doing it. I don't know if it's out for like a couple of days or just today or what, but it's definitely worth doing every time it's available. It's probably not something that you grind because it's like an advanced dungeon, or it is an advanced dungeon. You really only get loot benefit from it once. Um, the friend benefit is nice though, so if you got friends who need it, by all means, take them through it. You guys are probably just staring at the top of my head because I'm also staring at the screen that's below. I should hold it up like this so that you can at least pretend like I'm talking to you more. This next boss fight is really the one that's killer. I mean, the next two are actually really pretty funky. Um, so these guys are just tank and spank. There's nothing real special there. And all right, so this next boss, I'm gonna walk ahead and just kind of show you. There are ice pillars. When you get into the room, there are well, not bad. They're little dudes trapped in ice pillars. Um, do not free them yet. They are a part of the boss mechanic. So you can walk up to them as soon as you start the fight, and you can release them. Do not do it, and I hope that no one in my group does it. Um, at a certain point during the fight, the boss will get an overshield, and that shield protects him from all damage. And the best way to remove that shield is to free one of those dudes from his shell. And I don't know yet whether or not you have to walk the boss into the shield or if you just free the shield. Um, but or just free the dude and he like gravitates toward the boss. I'm not 100% on that, but I can say with certainty um, that I'm grabbing all these dudes. No, pull them back together. Pull them back in the middle. I want them to group up and cluster. I want them. Yes, I want lightning. All right, cool. Oh no! What in the world just happened? Oh no! So let's do this. Start the boss. Let's kill him. Okay, I'm gonna go through the mechanics here. So at first, it's DPS. He does have an AOE that he puts out at some point, so you want to watch for that. There it is, right there. You interrupt it. It's an AOE, and he turns into Billy Badass, and then he just kicks everybody's butt. So he pulls out these, he stomps, and these things kind of fall from the sky. That it's a pretty short duration. Um, he's got his shield up now, so now we come over here and you free this little dude. Oh no, they already did one. They already did one. So they stun that. Walk him over here. Walk him over here. Walk him over here. Walk him over here. Into this. Yep. Dead gummit, dude. Over here. No. Oh my goodness, he's so dumb. This is gonna kill us all if he doesn't get over here. Come on, man, it's too late now. Okay, somebody popped the other two. Okay, this is gonna be a really long fight. What an absolute bungalow. Alright, I'm gonna pop my juices, interrupt that spell. This guy doesn't. The tank doesn't know what he's doing. Like I said, the tank really needs to know what they're doing in this fight because if not, it ruins it for everybody. The speed run is most likely ruined here, simply because that aspect that aspect is critical. So silence that, otherwise he gets really really big. I don't really want to show you guys what that looks like. Two of the spirits are actually left. So over here, over here, over here. Come, come, come. Free here. Here, here, here. Here. We're going to do this. Google. Oh, Samsung keyboard. Yeah. Bro, bring it over here. See how the tank is like being one shot? The dude got really, really big because that spell didn't get interrupted? That is exactly. The old is out of. Okay, so it just kind of wore off because the tank is numbnuts. He's Cletus numbnuts. Look, I'm doing 1 damage. One damage. It's an amazing 1 damage though. You know, like it's super 1 damage. All right. Anyhow, all right. Now we're doing real damage again because that part of the thing wore off. Maybe something with my graphic settings has it to where like I don't know, it's not showing everything or something. Frustrating. I get really mad when people don't know how to play it. Literally, it's just like read the screen. You know, I will say that I have an upper hand because I was ignoring. Oh wait, oh this will be good. This will be good. This will be good because he's already over here by the dude, so that when he gets free of the fire spirit that's trapped. All right, well, come on, free the fire spirit. Okay, he did. He did. All right, cool. Cool. All right, so see how that worked? Like we're not having to wait for that stupid shield to go away anymore. It's gone. Now it's just going to be tank and spank. Avoid the things that fall. That's really the time killer in the entire dungeon because that shield takes time for it to go away, and that amount of time is the 2 to 6 minutes. I mean, it's there for probably a good 30 to 40 seconds each time. So that is your time sink. That's your like 2 to 4 minutes extra that you needed at the end of the thing, especially if you wipe on the last boss. So from here, we just go to the dragon. So we're gonna do that. I'm gonna turn assist off because I don't want assist to be on. I did get a message. Let me check and make sure it's not something super important. Okay, cool. Yeah. All right, if you know, while we're in this dead moment, this guy's easy. There's nothing about this guy that's hard. He's just like story part. You know, of the boss coming in, and that's it. Like, look how fast he dies. He's done. He's done. All right, now super epic, super cool, and I am actually going to be a dork and try to get a picture of the dragon when it comes in. He flies in from the top right. And then he starts like a shrieking, dooming thing comes in. Look how cool this is, though. Like I will say this is actually pretty neat. All right, anytime now, dude. The cinematics do waste a little bit of time. Where are you at? Did you come from a different direction? Usually comes from over here. How is he already here? Where? Why don't I see the dragon? Show me the dragon. Okay, these okay, so the dragon throws things like this on the ground. And why do I not? Oh, because he's way up there. Good night. I am gonna be that guy though and get my picture. Oh no. I want to see the dragon. Man. Well, you know what? It is what it is. There's the dragon right there. Alright, so the thing about the dragon, I will go ahead and say, I'll try to take a screenshot then later. The thing about the dragon is that cone in the front. Stay out of that. So tank needs to keep the dragon turned away from the group. Okay. Rally. So this is the hard part. Rally, rally, rally. Get on top of each other. Make sure you're in the thing together, and don't die. All right. It says rally together. If you see that, be paying attention. Rally on the boss isn't really that hard DPS wise. So rally on top of whoever gets that, and say so. Enter the whirlwind to clear the disturbance. So somebody's going to enter the whirlwind. They're going to get turned into ice. Then you essentially have to basically kill the ice and free them, and they died. So too many people in the ice at once is a problem because it makes a burden for the healer. This guy right here isn't a nice thing, so I'm gonna. Oh, come on! It won't target it. Target. Oh man. So to clear the whirlwinds, you actually have to step in them. Yeah. All right, I'm in one now. They're not gonna free me though. I really don't think so. You gotta stand on the tornado if you get that on you. I guess I don't know. They gotta stand on him. They're not really doing it. I'm gonna die. I am gonna revive though, so we'll just do that. Keep the keep the thing going. Teammates don't really know what to do. I think I know what to do, and that's kind of the only real issue here. So I didn't see that somebody stepped in it. All right, so I'm gonna watch and pay attention to whoever steps in it. This guy's probably gonna get sucked up by it. It is an issue. The longer that you do this, I think the more damage he's gonna do. Gonna wipe if somebody doesn't stand in these things. Come on, man. Come on, dude. Break the ice. I am frozen. Breaks the ice. Yeah, that happens. You are dead. And so we wipe. Alright, so they don't really know what to do. This is kind of frustrating. Alright, we were doing good. We were doing good. Yeah. People not knowing how to break the ice. Oh, and then somebody left. Oh, the tank left. Because the tank's a moron. Oh my goodness. Well, we're gonna wipe. We're just wipe. Just wipe. I guess I'm not gonna get to show you a successful run. Yep. Yep. So I may end up having to cut some of this, so we'll see. We'll make like a good attempt and see. Oh, my shoulder. What happens? Oh, somebody got the Phantom Wings mount. Good for them. Good for them. Out of the Phantom Wings gift box. So proud. Just wipe. Wipe, wipe, wipe. Wipe. Oh my goodness. Everyone left. Everyone left except for me. That is awesome. Well, didn't get to show you. Alright, well, they closed the dungeon after the tank left, which is unfortunate, but as you can see, we cleared the first two bosses, wasn't able to clear the third boss, which is the dragon boss, unfortunately. That's kind of been the story of the day, which is why I'm making this video. Hopefully it will help people to be able to like understand the boss mechanics. So I'm going to go through that last boss mechanic really carefully. Um, you kill the wizard or the lich, whatever, and then he summons the dragon. The dragon will then shoot down raining fire. You just have to avoid those spots until the dragon lands. It's actually pretty simple. You can't. When the dragon lands, tank the dragon facing away from the group. But if you are ranged, stay nearby. Stay nearby because the dragon is going to do a cone damage dealing ability. He's going to do that toward wherever the tank is tanking, and it'll hurt everyone in that range. You don't want to create too many healing problems for the healer. So what you do want to do, however, is maybe cluster on the back leg. What happens next is the dragon's going to pick someone who is the target for an attack, and that attack will kill that person. Now, if everyone stacks on top of that person, including the tank, right? So if you go stand on the tank and everyone stands on the tank, which is why you want to be near the back leg. So everyone then goes and stands on the tank. It splits the damage evenly, so it actually does mediocre damage to everybody, if nominal damage, right? But if people aren't paying attention and they don't stack, it'll either kill two people if they're low, or it will annihilate a single person. So if the healer's having trouble healing and only two people stacked, it'll kill both of them. and if one person only is the one who gets into it, it will annihilate that person. So anyway, after that, the dragon's going to summon these whirlwinds. The whirlwinds are actually going to need to circle around, and the dragon is charging up a damage spell. Um, if you do not eliminate the whirlwinds, you wipe when he's done channeling that spell. It's a full on wipe, and that's what happened to my team. Um, this is the last mechanic, however. There really isn't anything past this. Then he lather, rinse, repeats, and rotates through. So you got to see in the video a full rotation. The tank is the ideal person to step into the whirlwinds and take them. You can stop DPSing and tanking the boss at this point, simply because I mean you can still do DPS to the boss, like don't get me wrong, but like you can stop having to full on like tank the boss. He's gonna stand there, stand still, and channel the spell. He's not gonna run around. So you can walk into a whirlwind, turn into a block of ice, and let the team like deal damage to you. The reason why that's important is because you will take damage while in the block of ice. So the tank stepping in, being the one, not the healer, absolutely not the healer, but the tank being the one to step in, and if you know, and then die and then get up as fine. If you are also a DPS, you want to do it, that's also fine. But like, what you need to do is have the DPS rotate with the tank, step into a whirlwind and blow it up. Step into a whirlwind, turn to ice, blow it up. Step into a whirlwind, turn into ice, break the ice. Then get back to the fight. Then the fight is going to go right back through the rotation. The cone that he's going to deal damage out in front. Then he's going to isolate someone. You're going to have to share damage. That's literally the full rotation, and that's it. People die on the spell thing because they don't want to step in the whirlwinds because there's other boss fights where it's like, oh, whirlwind bad, whirlwind kills you. This is more like the whirlpools from the raid. You have to step into the whirlpools to make them go away, otherwise everyone's going to wipe. You have to step into the whirlwinds to make them go away, otherwise everyone's going to wipe. And that, in a nutshell, is the whole thing. I hope this video was helpful. Hit the subscribe button, turn the notifications on. Hopefully I'll be giving you more tutorial videos like this in the future, and hopefully this is helpful. If you get a chance, stop by our stream, fb.gg/iifortnoxii. Say hi, chat with us, run the dungeon with us, man. One of my other videos, how to level quickly, is also a really good video, and in there I talk about Overlord dungeons and how to level quickly, and there's some sign up sheets. By all means, sign up if you want to run some of the dungeons with us, and you could be even featured on the YouTube channel. Other than that, have a great day, good luck, heroes, and hope to see you in the game.